come to Fan Expo several times, but I haven't been here in about 7 years, I'm guessing. And this is actually I only do 2 shows a year, and it's San Diego and it's New York Con, and they're more of a corporate thing that I have to be at those shows. We have big presence. So I haven't been doing any side shows since then. So this is, I think Toronto 7 years ago was the last time, and so I'm out back again. But what's interesting about that is that the last time I was here in Toronto, I had to leave early, which I never do. I always stick to my commitments because I was here. I was in my hotel room when I got a call from Marvel telling us that Disney was interested in purchasing us. Get home fast. So that's where I got the news that this might be happening, and so now I'm back. So and things have gone pretty well. The thing that's changed for me is that I earned my stripes first as an artist, then as an artist and a writer, then as an artist and a writer, then an editor and a guy who owned his own company, to then being in charge of the publishing division of a bigger company. So it's been fortunate for me career-wise as I move through. The unfortunate part of it is that I get to do less and less art, which I miss dearly. The other thing is I still draw a lot, but a lot of what I'm drawing isn't stuff that the public gets to see, because I do a lot of design work for our TV shows, animation and stuff. So it's generally stuff that either is of no interest to the general public, or stuff I can't show, or I can't show for a few years down the road. So I still stay active, but I always equate it to when you hear people who have lost a limb, they have this sort of phantom limb feeling. So every time I have a pencil in my hand, it's this sort of like phantom impulse. I want to draw, and I can't. I just don't have enough time to do it as much as I used to, although I still do it on the side. There is such a wonderful warmness and friendliness to the fans here. I don't want to say that it's a radical difference between, but I don't know. It's a very conversational fan experience for me. I've done a couple little signing things, some sketching things that I've been doing, and I just been sitting there and talking to the fans, and we just did a Cup of Joe that was just purely Q&A. I could have kept going for 2 or 3 hours, and they had to kind of stop me because the fans were just asking such great questions, and they're so engaged and so knowledgeable with what it is that we do. But I think the other thing that's interesting about Fan Expo is that it is such a mix, from anime to Hollywood, and I think it's really the best show in Canada for that kind of thing. I know there's some great shows in Canada, but I've always loved this show. Aman, who used to own the show, became a very good friend of mine. I know he still runs it, but he's one of the prime reasons I come. It's because I've known him and I trust him. So.